Leon and Lincoln, the home team has won 25 straight, but could Big Red bring the juice and finally change it?
Region play across South Georgia tonight. 5-1 Clinch County on the road at 4-1 Lanier County in Single A Division II.
But first, it doesn't even need a headline, but we're giving it one anyway. Crimson, gold, doesn't matter. The 62nd playing of the Winnersville Classic. Welcome into your Football Friday night. My name's Ryan, her name's Alison. You'll get to know Sydney and a special guest here in a moment, but honestly, there is no real reason to hype it. There was a long winning streak for Lowndes. Valdosta snapped it last year, and now, for the first time since 2020, the Cats get to host at Baysmore-Hyder Stadium.
And could Adam Carter go in, first year as Lowndes' head coach, go into Baysmore-Hyder and get the win over Valdosta?
Well, it certainly seemed like they might for a good chunk of this game, so let's head on out to the Bays and figure it all out. 4 quarters to play for their beautiful trophy. The Wildcats won the toss. They diverted to the second half, and look at Shelton Felton here. My man is all business.
However, smoke.
Lowndes, it was a quick 3 and out for them, so here come the Cats on third down, and here comes Todd Robinson up the middle, breaking free, secondary, good. Go! Yeah, I think you get the idea. Touchdown Valdosta. The home team is loving it. 7-0. Could the Vikings strike back?
Alvaro Munitin on the carry. He's breaking free. Just get out of the way because he is coming through the first down, setting up the Vikings in great field position, but they just settle for 3 points.
But yeah, nice field goal, however.
Yeah.
Just gets through. Listen, let's fast forward. Skip into the final minutes of the first quarter. Lowndes punting on fourth down. Valdosta, I got it. I don't! It's on the ground. The guys in crimson have it out of Jalen Copeland's hands, and it's 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
And this conversation is going to lead to this. Marcus Parrish dropping back, finds Aiden Sifa in the corner for the first Vikings TD of the ball game.
Yeah, but Wildcats ready to defend the trophy. Dwayne Thomas through the hole into the end zone. Valdosta retakes the lead.
Back and forth. I'm loving it. Minutes left in the second quarter here in Valdosta. They've got the ball this time. He's going to find a Viking, though. Marlon Evans with the INT to take this one inside the red zone. Right, just tripped up before crossing
so
that play.
Close. And in rivalry games, it's so big. Coach Felton letting his guys know. However, Lowndes takes advantage as Parrish rushes in on the quarterback keeper. Back and forth we would go. Lowndes would take a 2-score lead. They actually had a 2-point lead going into the locker room. But at the end of the day, it's the home team. Blockbuster may be out of business, but VHS never goes out of style. 37-27 your final for the second straight season. The guys in gold win the Winnersville Classic.
Not intimidated at all either. Like we said, they were down a little bit to Lowndes, but kept fighting back and forth. You're coming out with a big win in front of your home crowd.
And this is everything a good Winnersville Classic game should
Absolutely.
be, right? Tense, back and forth, all that you want. And unfortunately, neither of us got to sit there and watch it start to finish.
But Sid
somebody
got to
else did. Sydney Wicker is live with us at Baysmore-Hyder Stadium. She has your winning head coach, Mr. Shelton Felton.
Guys, did you miss a good one tonight? Coach Shelton Felton here with me. The winning coach tonight, the way your team was able to execute in that second half, what would you describe that as?
It's our mindset. We preach every day and we practice those situations. If we get behind, we're going to fight till the horn go off. And the guys kept fighting. We corrected a lot of mistakes, but we fought with heart.
I believe it was there in the second quarter that Todd Robinson went down. He was a little beat up, but he didn't give up at all. What would you say about your quarterback and his fight in this one tonight?
He's a warrior. I mean, we rallied behind him. If we tried to take him out, he wouldn't come out. He just said, put on my back because we're going to get a win. And I love him to death for him. The team will rally behind him. He's our quarterback.
Coach, you had a special trick play that the folks at home did not get a chance to see. We're going to show it to them in the morning show. But, Coach, can you just tell me a little bit of the mindset? What was it that made you pull that one out of the bag right there in the fourth quarter?
Well, we was running the ball really good, and our coaches saw that they was creeping up on us to stop the run. And one time they had 10 in the box, so we faked it, and it was wide open. He was just standing by himself.
I got to tell you guys, wait till you check it out. This one was not one to miss. But, Coach, that safety is what really sealed the deal for you guys. Not the way I thought it was going to end. How good did it feel to see that moment for those guys?
No doubt. I'm a defensive guy, and we're a defensive team, and our best player made a big-time play in a big-time game, and to win the game on the safety. You don't get no better feeling than that.
Coach, you told me before this game that this one is like Florida, Georgia. It's like Alabama, Auburn. I got to witness it tonight. For you to have the bragging rights back-to-back years, how does it feel?
Oh, it's a great feeling. You can't take that from me. We back-to-back 2 years in a row. Another year of bragging rights.
Absolutely. Coach, I know you said you haven't had a chance for it to set in yet. When is this victory going to set in and feel good?
Once I sit at my desk and drink a cold Coca-Cola, put the feet up, I'm going to enjoy the moment. We're back to work Saturday, though.
It's as simple as that. Thank you so much, Coach. Go ahead and celebrate. You deserve it.
Thank you. Go Cats.
I love it. All right, guys, you heard it. He's got us covered. Another victory for the Cats, a big one. We'll have more in the overtime show. We'll go ahead and break down that specialty play.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sydney. A good old Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Popping the feet up. He deserves it.
Coke's still the one, I guess. That's what the old slogan used to be. And Valdosta's still the one. 37-27. The Cats, I loved hearing that they stayed aggressive.
Yeah.
I love that.
You
Trick
have
play,
to.
fourth quarter, big rivalry. They know what's at stake. Good on his guys for keeping the foot on the gas.
You have to, because in a rivalry game, you never know what's going to happen. So you can't take your foot. You can't afford to. And especially to get a big win, like I said, in front of your home crowd, get a big win in front of them for the second straight year. That's not a bad way to cap off a Friday night.
Yeah. As hard as it is to believe, we're just getting started.
Oh, yeah.
Come on back. We got a whole lot more, including Brookwood on the road at Deerfield-Windsor. Egads. We got it all coming up on your Football Friday night. Co-nominees for Battle for the Banner this week, of course, the Dupsters from Valdosta and the Concrete Crazies. Give credit to the guys in Crimson. They made a nice trek to Baysmore-Hyder as well. A really strong showing for them. They were all getting on the parking lot when I was getting ready to head down to Suwannee. There was a ton of them. By the way, they took exception, I guess, at morning pep rally. There's some dispute over who won the flag football game.
Of course there is.
Yeah, of
Even
course
if there was no dispute, there's always a dispute.
Hey, they're going to play an actual GHSA sanctioned flag football game this year, so they'll get to settle it in November. Hey, we got so much more coming up for you on your Football Friday night.
I like that.
A rivalry week edition of Football Friday night, and Leon and Lincoln are certainly traditional rivals. However, you don't have to go far to know that it's been a long time.
It's been a long time, and it's extremely one-sided. 2+ decades one-sided. Lincoln has won 25 straight games over Leon, guys. But this game this year, though, Ryan, it's not a gimme game. Leon is 5-0 for the first time since 1985, and I'll tell you this. They want nothing more than to snap that streak tonight.
But saying is one thing,
and doing it is another.
The green team, the home team at Gene Cox.
Yes, here we go. A friendly handshake before this thing got underway tonight in the Trojans. They'd waste no time in getting the ball moving. Christian Sims letting this one fly. Makai Maddox making a nice play on that ball, and he holds on to it. Lincoln, they are inside the 15, and they hit pay dirt soon after. Hand off to Jashawn Washington, who plows his way in for 6 points. Extra point is good at 7-0. Tough night, Ryan, for Leon's offense. That Lincoln defense looking stout. First, it's Julius Darity bringing the sack, and then Kendrick Scott. He packed his sack lunch, too. While the Lincoln offense, they would continue to feed off that defense tonight. It's Washington again pushing his way through. 13-0. Leon does block the point after attempt later. 20-0 now. Final seconds in the first half in this one. Sims trying to find the end zone. Check this out. He's actually gonna jump over the defender here. It leads to nothing. Time runs out. Yeah, he's tripped up, but Leon called for holding, so Lincoln gets a free play. They're going to get 3 points out of it. 23-0, your halftime score.
That's a line drive.
Yeah, 26 straight for the guys in green and gold. 42-0, the final over Leon.
Hey, good for Jimmy Tyson and the guys.
Yep,
Leon will bounce
win.
back just fine, but Lincoln sending a message after that tough win at Coughlin. All right, Thomas County Central Open Region play last week at Veterans, back for another tonight against Tift. The visiting Blue Devils fumbled the opening kickoff, and after that, Trey Brenton charges in 7-0 Central. If I don't sound shocked, it's because I'm not shocked, because this is just what Central does to everybody. New drive, same story. How about another handoff to Brenton? This one's going to the left side. Move the sticks for the guys in blue and gold. Still more Brenton. A quick dump out. They're going to wrap him up just around the, oh no, they're not. His knee never touched. Touchdown. I think you get the idea. Take a look, see your final score. They're going to the bye 7-0, 56-0 for the guys.
Huge win for Central. Suwannee, they're also a team that's cruising. 5-0 undefeated on the year, looking to stay that way. Hosting Santa Fe tonight. Loving the green wig, loving the paint. Here we go. 5 minutes in, already up 14-0. Looking for more. Cody Long dumping it to Noah Lopez. He does the rest of the work. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Dogs. It's a quick 21-0 lead.
Very quick.
So check this. Joseph Gaddy, the OC. Look at this.
Oh, and just a sea of blockers.
I cannot.
The sideways snap. I wanted this to go for a touchdown.
I know. Marquavius Owens, he gets tripped up there. Lang calling his own number to close out the drive, faking him out with the handoff. He is untouched. 33-0 at this point, and Suwannee rolls 6-0. A trip to Madison County. Oh wait, so that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, you may hear about that game a little bit later. All right, Wakulla is still unbeaten at J.D. Jones tonight. Senior night against St. John Paul II, making the trip from Southwood. First quarter, Wakulla ball. Hayden Cleese doing his thing, you know. And Mr. Nehemiah Chandler, one of his favorite targets, just over the middle, all the way, cuts inside, touchdown Wakulla. War Eagles cruising early on in this one. JP2 going to have to kick it off here after a safety. And take a look-see here, because Delvian Zanders is going to get this ball. He's going to cut it upfield, and then he's going to do the absolute rest. He's gone off a free kick from a safety, 45-0. I have an idea you may see that play again.
Hey, Clinch and Lanier battling in a region matchup tonight. Both teams, they just have one loss on the year. Clinch trying to get things going here on the legs of quarterback Aaron
a look-see. This guy can scoop.
Powers this one deep into Lanier territory, but the Dogs had some ideas of their own. Drake Wolford to B.J. Jones, who makes a beautiful catch. Kind of one-handed there, keeping the drive rolling. Back to Clinch, back to Bryant, powering his way to midfield. Past defenders, a strong run here for the junior.
Yeah,
refuses to be taken down. As good as Bryant was on the ground, Lanier had answers through the air. Deshaun Pope picking this one off. Clinch, they roll 35-16. The Panthers having a heck of a year.
Absolutely they are. Okay, so there was an interesting scene at Bragg Memorial tonight. The game was delayed 45 minutes. The refs never showed up. DRS says an unauthorized person called to say that the game wasn't playing. Well, we'll see. Anyway, the refs eventually show up, and the weird start not phasing the Eagles. J.P. Pickles gonna heave it. Leon Washington Jr. wide open. Touchdown NFC. A whole lot more like that. Take a look-see at your final. The Eagles get this one done on the south side, 51-0.
Brookwood on the hunt for their third straight region title. Where were they at, Ryan?
Deerfield-Windsor.
There we go. Homecoming night for the Knights at Webb Memorial.
Well, this Walbert fellow can throw.
Spoiler, high-scoring affair. 28-26 at the half. Second half, first drive, a little play action. Lance Skeels finds Gabe Daniels. They had a 2-point conversion. The Knights have the lead, but Raj and Brookwood, the passing game, of course, have themselves a night. Brian, 5 second half touchdown passes. 59-56. Hello, Brookwood. Well on their way to that third straight region crown.
Good for Coach Boggs and the boys. All right, Sumter and Berrien, Nashville we go. The Rebs hosting the Panthers. Home team going to air it out early, and they'll find Zach Davis for a big old gain, making his way through. But that's some authority from the visitors. Still, the Rebs just as physical. Trayshawn McQueen rumbling into Sumter territory, but just not enough. Take a look-see at your final tonight. It was Sumter who gets the win, 45-14.
Chiles, they were at Crestview tonight. Ryan, all three of their losses by a touchdown or less. Having no issues tonight. Taylor Jacobs handoff to BB Potter, and BB going bye-bye. T-Wolves, they are on the board, and they get a big 35-0 victory tonight over Crestview on the road.
We love to see it. Homecoming in Bulldog country as Taylor welcomed in Hamilton. Let's go ahead and fast forward to some offense. Takeo with the ball. Here comes DJ McCoy. A quick dump out. He's into the secondary. A couple missed tackles, and he's absolutely untouched.
Hey,
the Dorset Stadium faithful are on their feet, and it's Taylor with an early lead in this ball game. Let's fast forward now. Bulldogs back on offense. Big shot, double coverage. Trojans all over it. The pick. No! Wait a sec. James Mingo, M-I-N-G-O. Mingo was his name.
Oh, man.
How's that for a happy homecoming? Taylor gets its first win of the year, 34-0, shutting out the guys from Jasper. All right, quick look-see at the big board before we go to break. Some interesting stuff to get to, but let's get your attention to the stuff on the right. That's GIAA volleyball. Grace Christian is going to be playing for a state championship tomorrow. Good luck to the Cougars. And anything else catch your eye?
Yeah, Florida High losing to Carrollwood Day. Carrollwood Day is a good program.
Really good
Gadsden County going on, hosting Jefferson County tonight, 55-0. No real surprise there.
Godby winners again. Osceola still undefeated.
Yep,
and
back-to-back for Godby.
Cairo's smoking hot right now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they haven't lost since week 1.
All right, game of the week, play of the week. You know the drill. Come on back.
coming up.
An incredible football Friday night deserves some incredible plays of the week. Why
Of
not?
course, and we've got 3 good ones for you guys. Let's head to Crawfordville first. Wakulla's Delvion Zanders going to field this kickoff here, and he is going to take it back all the way, folks. Dipping and dodging. He gone for the touchdown. Wakulla gets the big win over St. JP2.
Is there anything tougher than giving up a safety and then giving up a touchdown on the free kick?
No.
Anyway, James Mingo, double coverage. You already saw it. Mingo was his name-o because Taylor, big winners, their first win of the season.
And Winnersville, of course, Valdosta quarterback Todd Robinson keeping himself, and it pays off. The plus 50-yard TD to the house, part of a big Winnersville win over Lowndes.
Vote for your favorite right now on WCTV.tv. And come on back next week. We headline with a big South Georgia rivalry this week. The Big Ben calling next week. Suwannee, long after breaking its winning streak, or losing streak, I should say, a year ago against Madison, they had to boot Hill and hope to do it again, but I'm sure Price Harris' squad would love to return the favor.
Different Madison team this year. They're going to be ready to redeem that loss to Suwannee,
But
for sure.
Suwannee, I got to tell you, I was out in Live Oak tonight, Paul Langford Stadium. They are everything as advertised. Tough defense, explosive offense. They run it quickly. It's going to be a really tough task to pull the upset on Boot Hill.
Well, hopefully, because Winnersville didn't disappoint. I don't want that game to disappoint.
Oh, no. Listen, we told Sydney that there were some tough games, and now she's getting the good stuff.
That was a good one. And I can't wait to see this trick play that she talked about.
Yeah, I'll wake up early for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, our huge thanks to head coach Shelton Felton for joining us today. Go Noles, go Rattlers, go Blazers, go Nighthawks tomorrow. We'll see you on overtime right after
couple
this.
minutes. Join us, Facebook Live on the streaming app. We'll see you in a second.
Hey, night, y'all.